Welcome to Fastang 444. Subscribe, please help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. The previous game I was in finished right around here, so I just came over next to San Juan, the church ruins, and I'm angled over where if there's a drop right next to the church ruins, I would see it, and if there was one next to the buildings off on my right, I would hear it. When the game starts, I see a drop right ahead next to the church ruins, so I will move over next to where that drop is. Right, a level 5 Bronco R, and I did notice on the mini-map there was a vehicle over this direction, so I will continue on, see if I can't engage in a head-to-head with them right at the beginning. And it looks like, in opening the map, that the final arena will be somewhere centrally located. I'm not sure just yet. They just took that level 3 Audi Quattro, so let's stay here, engage in a head-to-head with them. They came back over to me, and the finish is off to the mountain, which does not always mean the final showdown will be up the mountain with this finish location. I'm familiar with this finish location. I know to go over where there's actually a barn find up on the, what would that be, the southwest portion of the mountain, west of what I call the gap, where you would go down the mountain in the final showdown. That gap is off on the right there. So now that I am around that gap, I can start angling up towards where the finish is. And over farther to the left, I've taken that route, and there's actually a pump that will send you flying in the air. So I'm going to try this route. This is a little smoother, it appears, so I'll have to remember that right of those 4 trees. And as I mentioned, there's a barn find up here, and watch this route. Here's where the barn find would be, back there on the right. You see this trail? Look at how steep it is off on the left. If you don't get over here on this trail and you are down over on the left there, you will have a difficult time getting up to this finish point. So as I am leveling up, I will go back down the mountain. I do not believe it is going to be a final showdown up the mountain. As I mentioned, I think it's going to be around a central location, either Arena 11 or 12 is my initial guess. We will see after this arena shrinks, and then the following arena shrinks. So let's head down over here. I'm not seeing anyone else on the mini-map yet. Would have been nice if someone was nearby where I could have engaged in the head-to-head right away. And I recognize this dirt road. It's roughly shaped like a nose, the nose being off on the right, and this ravine here, after the arena shrinks, potentially there could be a drop right in front of where I am at. While I'm here parked waiting for the arena to shrink, I was just looking around, again trying to estimate where the final arena will be. The arena has shrunk. Look again. It is definitely going to be a central location. So let's follow along the ravine and head over towards where the road crosses the ravine. Potentially there could be some drops over here. I've actually had good luck away from the progression of the game on the perimeter of the second arena, finding high-level drops. So let's see what I find here. I do not. That is a level 5 Porsche 911, Porsche 959 that I am in. It's little brother. So looking around back towards the Baja. Let's get on the road here and start heading over towards Horizon, Mexico. Checking just to make sure I was recording. Had some issues earlier today. We're good now after a reboot. Here's the drag strip that leads over to Horizon, Mexico. Still no one on the minimap. I was hoping I could cross paths with someone going away from the direction of a head-to-head through here, but that didn't happen. So let's take a peek at these drops. An Audi RS6 and a Ford Escort. Two extremities in the level 2 cars, and just missed engaging in a head-to-head with that vehicle. And they come over here and wind up taking this Audi RS6. They are aware that it is a good car. And look at this, SultanovGT is in this game, a highly skilled player. Just got into a Nissan GTR. Someone else just gets into a level 8 Lamborghini Murcielago. And I'll pause this at different intervals in this game as others are getting into higher level vehicles. So let's get into a head-to-head. They crossed my path. I think they were trying to ram me to stop my progression over towards the finish. And I am very familiar with this head-to-head. This is a really short head-to-head that just leads over to this other road around the base of the mountain. So I will get into a level 7 here. Let's see what is offered. Let's head away from the progression of the game. Back over this direction, and the Porsche Cayenne. Not my favorite level 7. I will have to use some caution with this, and we are down to 15 drivers left. There are some very aggressive players in this game that are engaging in head-to-heads, that are leveling up very quickly. Oh, let's head over this direction, take a peek at some drops, try and catch someone out of position, possibly in a higher level vehicle. And look at this, when I open up the mini-map, look at where the arena wall is around the intersection on the highway southeast of the stadium. You see that? And I will have an overlay here showing, I know it will definitely be Final Arena 11. I'll close that overlay so you can see that again. You see where that arena wall is? They're kind of that bend in the road north of that intersection there. That's a clue. It will be Final Arena 11. So take a peek at this level 3 Audi Quattro. There's a vehicle behind me. Let's turn around on them, and they are in a level 9 Hoonigan Ford Focus RS RX. Here we go through the lava field. I was fortunate enough to see them coming towards me and turn around on them and had the momentum. I really miss these drivers that are engaged in a head-to-head that go by. see exactly where I am at on the mini-map. That dirt road over on the right there with that short dirt road, that is the thumbs up fist. So I know I have to get through a few trees here over to the finish. I got it. Yes. I am now in a level 9 Focus RS RX Hoonigan, that is. And look at this, 9 drivers left. And now 8 drivers left. And as I mentioned, there are some very aggressive drivers in this game. And SultanovGT, who is a highly skilled player, one of the top players in this game. And here's another vehicle right in front of me. So let's see if I can't chase them and engage in a head-to-head with them. I'm gaining on them, so I am in something faster. But another vehicle comes along, and then they wind up engaging in a head-to-head just before I catch them. And it's probably just as well, because the head-to-head would have gone southeast, I believe, and that's the direction they are heading. And now there are 7 drivers left. Someone is in a level 10 Funko. So let's head away from the progression of the game, go over here on the perimeter. That was Sultanov just winning another head-to-head. Gets into a Funko, level 10. And he's a very aggressive player, very skilled player. So he is not going to stop now that he is in the level 10. Someone else just wins a head-to-head. Down to 5 drivers left. They get into a level 8 Nissan GTR. So at this point, I'm thinking I may just use this in the final showdown and take my chances. Let's stay over here on the perimeter and watch things unfold. Someone comes towards me, I will engage in a head-to-head with them. If not, I will use this in the final showdown. There are 4 drivers left now. There's another Funko. I don't know if they took someone else's Funko or not. You can see more defined now. Final Arena 11. And you can see how far I am away from the final arena. And those that are being very aggressive, engaging in head-to-heads, they will not stop. And I actually think with Sultanov's skill, he is going to try and have a no final showdown game. He's going to try and pick everyone off. I've watched this unfold before, and there you go. SultanovGT just won another head-to-head. We're down to 3 drivers left. So those 2 are over there. I will just stay here and wait for the final arena to shrink. And I guarantee he is engaging in a head-to-head with the 3rd driver, as I am over here away from them. And just as I thought, he eliminated the 3rd driver. Now it's SultanovGT and myself. 2 drivers left, and I fully anticipate him coming over and finding me and engaging in the head-to-head. I know it's going to happen. He's going to attempt to have a no final showdown game and has the skill to do it. The arena is shrinking, and here he comes right at me. So I am going to slow this down. Watch how this all unfolds. Coming towards me, we both honk our horns simultaneously, I have the momentum. He was turning, and watch the minimap. His vehicle disappears off of the minimap and does not reappear on the minimap. So I'm not sure what happened there. I am heading over to this finish. Thumbs up fist road configuration. It's over at the intersection. I have to watch out for a few trees just before the finish, and I get it in just before head-to-heads are canceled. I got it. Yes, this is the first full field, no final showdown I've ever had. I did contact SultanovGT directly after this game via the Xbox app chat, asking him, did you give me that, or did you think there wasn't enough time to complete a head-to-head? Upon posting this video, I did not hear back from him. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos, and if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers.